Action.
Why did you give a face like that?
Because it stayed on #1 forever.
Did it? Uh-oh.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday to everyone.
You should have had that shirt on yesterday.
I was just going to say I wore my green. always a day late and $1 short, as they say.
Is that your normal Tuesday shirt?
It is not.
No, I didn't think it was.
But I didn't get it washed. I took it to Scottsdale with me.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and didn't get it washed. So, anyway.
It's washed now, though, right?
What?
It's washed
Yeah,
now.
the green one. That's why I had to wear the green one.
Oh.
I'm usually the purple one.
Okay.
But I didn't have the purple one, so I had to wear green.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
And I should have wore green yesterday.
We're all hearing about Patrick's laundry services.
I know you guys are all curious. So, well, welcome. We are thrilled to have you for another edition of Facebook Live. Today, we are going to start Mystery 57, which is my very first full-size quilt.
Yay, we can't wait.
I was waiting for a reaction from you. So it should be lots of fun. I'm really nervous about it. Kate is probably going to have to sew half of it, but I'm still going to take credit. So that's what it's all about. What else? We have a bunch going on next week, by the way.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so again, keep in mind we have our Karen Charles from the Viking Corporation is going to be here on Thursday for a wonderful full-day presentation. So she's going to cover all things sewing, all kinds of techniques, all kinds of fun stuff. We're very excited to have her. She's an incredible presenter, by the way. We've heard a ton of good things about Karen, and I think you guys are going to have a blast with that. That's at the Littleton store only, so we'll be in Littleton. It'll be all day. We're going to feed you all kinds of fun stuff. It is a lecture demo, so you don't have to bring anything but yourselves. And again, she is going to cover just all kinds of techniques, quilting to embroidery to the works. So we look forward to seeing you all there. It should be a lot of fun, and we're going to have a fun-filled day just hanging out and talking about sewing.
Okay.
All right, and then Friday we start our event with Bernina. So we've got two separate days planned for you. Well, actually, they're the same thing at each of the locations. So on Friday we are going to be in the Thornton store. The hands-on, by the way, is full, so we are sold out on that.
Cherry Palmer just said that she's awesome, and she just spent the day with her in Lakeland, wherever Lakeland is.
Florida.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Lakeland. Yeah, that's good.
Thanks for letting us know,
That's
Cherry.
awesome.
I've never seen her, so I'm excited to
We have
watch
heard
her.
all kinds of really good things about her, though, so it should be a lot of fun. And then again, Bernina is going to be on Friday. The hands-on is full, but we do have spaces available for the lecture, which is going to focus on the long arm table and the Q-Matic software. So again, she's going to cover some of the accessories you can put on long arms. She's going to cover long arm techniques and, of course, the computerized quilting. So we do have spots available for that in both locations. That's going to be the afternoon session in both Littleton or Thornton on Friday, Littleton on Saturday.
Okay.
So we'd love for you to sign up for that. What's the price on those, by the way? I should have got that before I started talking.
I think it's 40 for the morning and 20 for the afternoon, or 50 for the morning.
Yeah, I
The
think
morning one includes the kit.
It does, yes, exactly. So yeah, but the morning one is not. The morning one is full, so we're not able to accept any more signups
Thank
on
you.
that. We do have a waiting list, by the way, so we do have a waiting list for that if you want to get on there in case we have some late cancellations. Anything else? I think that covers it.
That covers, well, let's go over to the classroom and you can talk about the block party.
Yay. What am I saying about the block party? Oh, yeah, that's right.
That one.
That one. This is another class that we've got coming up. That's the week after next. Can't believe it's the end of March. It blows me away. But anyway, again, the first week of April, this is going to be on the Thursday. It is a hands-on class. Kate is going to teach this class, and it's got all kinds of fun techniques. We're going to be using the Bernina L890. We were full on it for about 10 minutes, and we got some cancellations. So we do have some spots available for this. I think we've got about 4 spots available. Again, we will supply the serger for you if you don't own a serger. So we were going to be sewing on the L890, the top of the line Bernina, which is the most fantastic serger on the market. It's absolutely incredible. So if you want to find out what a serger is all about,
if you want to learn to quilt on your serger.
Yeah, you want to learn to quilt on your serger, come take this class. Again, you'll spend the day with us. Kate is going to take
And Elaine.
Kate and Elaine, that's right. Yeah, so Kate and Elaine are going to take you completely through this incredible project. Pam Mashi, who was one of our very, very good friends, actually came up with this project, and we are thrilled to be teaching it. That'll be on Thursday. The cost on that one
It's $50, and it includes lunch and the kit.
Lunch and the kit. So again, that is called Block Party, and we will be doing that 2 weeks, basically from tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we also have the next Serger Club project.
Oh, good. Is that what this is?
Yep.
Seriously? This is a serger?
No, that is not a Serger project.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
You can show that one, though, being you got it. Here's Patrick's new purse.
That's right. Isn't it perfect? It would have gone perfect with my purple. Gosh darn it, you should have told me this. Look at that. It's got the shoulder harness.
It's got it's not a harness, it's a strap. It's actually got a slider on it somewhere so you can adjust the length of it.
Yeah,
and you want to
it's
open it
really
up and show them
nice.
all your money inside?
Sure. I should, they should make purses for men.
So that would be the magnetic closure that you just,
good.
yeah,
It's really fancy. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Look at that, a magnetic closure with all kinds of pockets for
money.
money,
Cards.
or thread.
And this actually fits a pretty good size phone in there.
Look at that.
Yep.
What class is this? This is
And-
the By Annie class, of course, because she does all of the fun stuff.
And then it also has the pockets there for your credit cards, etc. When is this class, Patrick?
This is the Payday Wallet Purse. It is April 11th from 9 to 12. Is it a virtual?
Yes.
It is virtual. Okay.
Uh-huh.
good. Yes.
Yep.
So take that. Everybody will love that.
And then the Serger project, the real Serger project.
I had a 50-50 shot. This is really, really cool, too.
So that is the next Serger project. And this
You guys
is...
do such a good job with your Serger projects. Is this yours or
Yes,
Elaine's?
this one's mine.
Yeah.
Yep. And this one is on April 14th from 9 to 12, and it's also a virtual class. And there is a $10 class fee and I think it's $29.99 for the kit on this one.
You can't beat this. Again, if you guys want to learn how to use your sergers, these classes are ideal. I mean, you're using stitches that you wouldn't normally use on garment construction, so that they cover a lot of the like this one has the chain stitch, it's got the cover stitch, and again, just a lot of really fun techniques on these.
Okay, so let me go back and try and cover some of these questions. The class fee on this one is $10 and the kit is $29.99.
And that is being taught on April 14th.
The class fee on this one is $10, but this one does require some supplies. So because there is a lot of different hardware, magnetic closures, strapping,
Zippers.
lots of different things on this one. So what we did for a kit was we did a fabric and zipper only kit. So a fabric and zipper only, and it only makes the small size. Now the small size is pretty good size. It is finished about 9 by 5, 9 by 6. So it is a pretty good size wallet, small purse, whatever you would like to call it. Then we did a hardware bundle. Now the hardware bundle has the swivel hooks, it has the D rings, And it has the wide mouth slider on there to adjust the length of the strap. So that is a bundle. It's called the hardware bundle. And there is a choice whether you want the nickel, which is the shiny silver. There is a black metal or an antique brass. So you do need to select which hardware bundle you want. Then on top of that, you will also need the sew-in magnets. You can kind of see them right here. So the package of magnets is a set of 2, and you will use both sets for this project. And then the last thing you will need is the 1-inch strapping that goes inside this handle. It also goes along the spine of the purse, and that kind of helps keep it nice and firm across the top.
Lots of stuff, lots of fun stuff.
And the Serger project this time does require a cover stitch and chain stitch. I did have somebody email me about whether they could do this on a regular sewing machine. And yes, you can. You just won't be able to do these serging stitches, but you could do decorative stitches.
Yep.
So if you want to join just to learn how to make the table runner and replace the serging stitches with decorative stitches, then absolutely you could do that. And so, yes, you can purchase any of our past classes, including the Annie's classes, and you will get the recording.
That's good. Anything else?
And this class is a Serger class. Yes, it is a Serger class, Lisa. Is the Serger class for beginners? Kim, you'll do great. You'll do great.
The cool thing about
I wouldn't say
about doing a virtual class like that, even if you're a beginner, it is a recorded class. So you can use the recording, you can watch the class, use the recording, and you can go at your own pace.
So here's what I would say, Kim, to the answer to that. Absolutely, creating these decorative stitches is a beginner technique. Piecing it together on the serger is more of a challenge, but you could piece it together on your sewing machine. So I would encourage you to still take the class because you could just learn to create the decorative fabric on your serger. And then when we get ready to piece it on the serger, I would recommend that you piece it on a sewing machine if you are not very advanced on a serger.
Everything's easy on a serger.
And Susan, thank you for throwing all of those links up there for everybody. Yes. Yeah, she's our silent employee. We love her. Okay, I think we're ready to get going.
All right, that sounds fun.
We got a lot to cover on that.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
know you've got a lot to talk to them about.
Okay, so first of all, we're going to do a manager special.
Woohoo. I love manager specials.
And the first manager special we have is a Kimber Bell CD that was opened up for store samples. So this is the Heartfelt Gift Pockets.
Aw.
And it has all different gift pockets. I'm sure you're all familiar with the gift pockets.
And they're all heartfelt, I bet.
And it is $27.50. I think this one was originally $44.
Lisa, the purse is not a serger class. The purse is actually a sewing class. So that one you do use your sewing machine for the purse class.
Okay. So we will wait and see whether we
Sold,
get...
Patty Whitefield.
Okay. We will send that down to Littleton for you.
Uh-oh, Wanda. We'll check on that. Lori Holt Riley Blake.
Oh, you know what? I
Hometown
did see her
CD.
message. Sorry, Wanda. I had every intention of responding to that, but we were making announcements at the time. They are in shipment to us, but they have not arrived in yet. Okay, so who is ready to work with
I
Patrick?
just cannot wait for this. It
I
should
can.
be fun.
I can. I'm a little... my anxiety is a little high for you.
Yep. It's going to be a full-size quilt, guys. We're moving up into the big leagues.
Well, you're even going to do mitered borders.
So Kate is going to be showing you guys mitered borders. You're going to love this quilt.
Okay, so let's take a look.
So Dorothy, I'm not sure what you're referring to there. She said, are you doing the first class online? Both of those classes are going to be, the first class, I think.
They're
are we
all
doing
virtual.
That online? They're all virtual.
Yeah, everything
yes.
we've shown this morning, today, is virtual.
Yes.
Okay, so I've been messing with my kit, so it's kind of a mess.
Karen has volunteered the wine for you, so
Thanks,
you
Karen.
can get through this project.
Okay.
Guess what the theme is? It's actually Memorial Day. You guys are all wrong.
I didn't know you would.
I would say it's Great Britain, but that gives it away a little bit.
That's for sure.
Okay, let's take a look and see what we've got.
It's going to be very fun.
Okay, we have a white on white. And the white on white, that's the first fabric that we are going to look for right there. Next, we have a missing fabric out of my kit. This is going to be a long life.
Seriously?
Or somebody, can somebody help me out, please?
So I will tell you that today there is a lot of cutting for this particular mystery. So today is going to be just cutting. So I'm off the hook for today, which is very good. But again, we do have these kits available. They are $65.99. It will be a full-size quilt. Is that right, Kate?
Pardon?
Or is it a full-size, or is it a lap, or is it a...
I'll get the size here in just a moment for you.
It'll be a full-size lap quilt. How's that?
Okay. So the next fabric is your main patriotic print. Now, I will tell you, some kits may have a different fabric here. This fabric has been pre-cut for you.
Oh, that's nice of you.
The reason being is that you need length of fabric. So you cannot cut this selvage to selvage. It needs to be one continuous length. And for this one, we will post these afterwards, but for this one, you need two pieces that are 6.5 inches by 76.5, and two pieces that are 6.5 by 64.5. In your kits, these may be 2 or 3 inches longer than what you need them. Don't do anything to them. Just know that you should have 2 folded pieces of borders and just set them aside for right now. Okay?
Perfect.
Now, there's also this fabric, which is, when you look at the fabrics, it'll say fabric A, white on white. Fabric B is our red jot dot, large red on red dots.
You were pretty specific, weren't you?
Well,
That's
because there's a
awesome.
lot of different
Yeah, there's a
fabrics
lot of
in
fabrics,
here.
isn't there?
Now, my kit was missing this piece. I'm not saying that your kit is missing that piece, but I do need you to check for me, please. I had somebody make these kits for me, and when I went
You
to
think
look
she's
at,
watching? I doubt it.
I don't think so.
Should we throw her under the bus?
Yeah, we will. No, don't say who it was. But my kit was missing this piece, so I suspect that there may be other kits that are missing this piece. So if you purchased an early kit from me, can you please check that you have this piece of fabric and let us know if we need to get this to you. But it just needs to be a 10-inch strip of fabric. I'm not cutting these yet. I'm just going through so you can locate the fabrics. Next is what we call red with fireworks.
Woohoo! I like the fireworks.
This is my red with fireworks fabric.
By the way, Kate did show me the finished project on this, the finished quilt. You guys are going to absolutely love this mystery. It's a very, very cool looking mystery.
Next is fabric E, and this one is called our red texture grid. It's kind of got like a grid on it. We also have a blue.
textured grid.
And this is fabric F. Then we have fabric G.
And you've got those all labeled, the light blue
Yep.
star. Yep.
This is the light blue star. Next we have a red on red. It's a red tone on tone, and it's called Shabby. And you should be able to see that on the selvage edge.
Not too shabby.
But it's a fabric that we use a lot, actually. So this one is H. And then I is a little blue check.
Jan, the instructions are not, we don't have them on yet, but we will right after live ends because we like to check before we put these online to make sure there's no mistakes on them. And again, especially for cutting instructions. So we will post these right after live ends.
Okay, next you have 4 assorted fabrics. Every kit that, all but 2 kits that have gone out have this one, which is the white with fireworks.
That's a cool one.
It's
too.
a white with fireworks. It's
Yeah.
still, but so you will have either
You need to
or
do one
of these
exploding
two.
fireworks or one
No,
completely
so
exploded
you will either
fireworks.
have this one or you will have this one in your kit. Both of them are a white background with fireworks. You then have a blue dot.
Pam, it's never too late to join in on the fun. No, we've still got kits available. They are $65.99 if you want to join in on this mystery.
So next you have a blue dot. The dot is the large polka dot. You then have a red with mini dot. And then you have a navy. Okay, that's a typo. It should say paparazzi, not paparazzi. So it's a navy paparazzi. And that's this tiny little dot. These ones are not labeled any particular fabric. They're just your 4 assorted fabrics. Okay? So that is your 4 assorted fabrics.
Perfect.
And then, in case you don't know what we're going to use this for.
I can guess.
Okay, so let's start cutting. So this is my white on white.